Welcome back to Where's Wiseman. Matt and Emily here, and we are on our way into the Cascades for an amazing weekend adventure.
Yeah, we're super excited about this camping trip for two reasons. One, we're headed back to an area that we have explored before, and there is one particular epic campsite with an amazing view of Mount Baker that we are, fingers crossed, really hoping we can get. And two, we are meeting up with Jeff and Christine from Where To Next Overland, so we're really excited to finally get to camp with them. We've been trying to make this happen for a while now, so we're super excited. Today is the day. And if we aren't able to get that epic campsite, I think the guys have some routes planned and we'll do some exploring, and I'm sure we'll find some beautiful sights along the way. So without further ado, let's go camping.
Hey, we're gonna have to slow down to 25 miles an hour here so we can take our tops off.
Wiseman's gone wild.
So our first opportunity to meet up, I actually didn't screw things up. I royally screwed things up. I got a text at 9 a.m. in the morning, just getting things done around home. And Jeff says, hey, we're running a little late, we'll see you in a few. And I instantly had a heart attack. Realized we thought it was Friday, they thought it was Thursday. Thank you guys for forgiving me on that and still wanting to meet up. But it's an ongoing joke now.
Matt and I are on foot because Matt had his drone up and it lost connection. And I'm really curious to see if the return to home function actually works, because I've never had it work for me, but apparently Matt is a seasoned pro at return to home.
Has worked once. This is the second time this happened. It's recent. I don't know if it's the last update or what. But this is why you always, if you're moving, update your home point constantly. So we pretty much just have to wait for this battery to die and hopefully hear it come back.
Well, better yours than mine.
This drone is about 4 years old. Can't believe I still have it, to be honest. And the batteries last about half as long as they used to, so we shouldn't have to wait long.
Sounds like a pretty good excuse for an upgrade if it doesn't come back.
That's what I'm thinking.
So it's the moment of truth, is what you're saying.
I don't hear anything.
Somewhere around here, you think?
Yeah.
Is where you reset it? Oh, dude!
Holy shit.
Oh, it worked. Well, that's a crisis averted.
Yes, thank you, NASA.
All right.
Well, what do we got? Half-mile hike uphill?
Yeah, it's great.
Perfect. Success.
Did you almost lose the drone?
No, I knew it was there the whole time.
Jeff said it's now his turn to be an idiot with the drone.
Next corner, we're about 0.8 miles.
Please be open, please be open, please be open.
Got good news for you. There's nobody up there.
Are you serious?
Fuck yeah!
Oh, hell yeah. How excited are you that that spot is open?
Oh my gosh, can't wait to see what the view is like. We pinned this, I don't know, 5 years ago? What a view.
It is a very hot day. I think it's about 86 degrees, something like that. And this camper is very warm. We're gonna have to get the fan going ASAP.
It looks like this.
Who brought the slip and slide? Like a sprinkler or something, anybody? No?
Not even a little bit. There we go. See, this is where the magic happens with a teardrop, I feel like.
Well, in case you can't tell by the sweat literally dripping down my face, it's really hot.
Yes. Is that strange brew? I don't know.
What's on the menu for dinner?
We're gonna do, what are we doing tonight? Doing sausages with peppers and onions. Something easy.
Well, out of gas. We pretty much came with an empty tank. But that's okay. We've been wanting to try this adapter for a while. We have this hooked up to our 20-pound tank. Goes right into the camp stove. Hopefully we don't blow up the trailer right now. I think we'll be good.
It's not very often that you see two in the wild together. We're very lucky. It's a rare occurrence.
This is a YouTuber. Normally solitary animals, we've spotted two together, a rare treat in the wilderness. They roam around the camp, getting footage of things that no one really understands. Their hope and their goal is to attract subscribers, sometimes by the tens or dozens if they're lucky.
So if you guys are watching both of our videos of this trip and you see that there's similar shots, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, and here's why. Camera 1, camera 2. Pointed at the same thing.
Cheers. Cheers. Yeah. Good to be hanging out with y'all.
Yeah. It's a good Thursday.
Yes.
My favorite day to camp. Are we talking like urban warfare or like countryside?
Let's say urban.
Or like woods.
Because we live in an urban setting.
Can my one tool be like a lightsaber?
Whatever you want it to be.
I'll go lightsaber. I would probably last a long time.
Was Baker taller than Rainier, or is Rainier the tallest?
Rainier's tall.
What'd you say? Baker was like 10 or something I heard yesterday? Like that.
Yeah, the highest peak that I saw on the map anyway was like 10.8 or something maybe. Sounds about right. Rainier's what, like 14.4 I think?
Something like
Yeah.
that.
And Adams is like 12.
12.8, I think.
Yeah, because Adams is the second tallest, right?
Yeah. Well, good morning. It is a glorious morning. It's September. We cannot believe how warm it is, how calm it is. Since we got here yesterday in the afternoon, there has not been a gust of wind. Overnight, it only got down to 61, 62. Crazy for this time of the year.
Amazing.
Yeah. What a way to end the summer camping season. I mean, this is perfect.
The sun's coming up now. It's starting to get hot. I think the high today is going to be in the 90s or
Yeah.
high 80s.
We're at almost 4,000 feet, and it didn't get in the 50s last night. I just still can't believe that, but great trip so far. We have another night coming up. Really excited. Gonna hopefully get down close to Baker Lake.
Yeah, jumping in the lake sounds really good right about now.
Yeah,
We're going to try to make that happen today.
and great company. Enjoying our time with Jeff and Christine up here. Hope to do it again soon, but for now,
We're going to get camp packed up and do some exploring and see if we can find a lakeside campsite.
yeah, let's go. I'm sweating.
Okay, it's hot. Super easy. Take the bottom, line it up with the words, fold this section in, and then this one goes
my
right
God.
over. Wow, my mind is blown. And then I tuck everything in, throw it in the bag.
So easy.
So easy.
There's a reason I don't do this, because I would destroy it immediately.
We're done this trip. This is going in the trash.
And that is not how you fold that tent up.
Your big old booty back there is bouncing all over the place. Well, made it up to the end of the road here, and it's making me miss backpacking today. There's a bunch of people getting ready to launch up this trail, Anderson Watson Trailhead. Seen some guys with fishing poles too. I'm a little jealous, but maybe we'll get a chance to do that down at the lake. As we're reading the warning about hornets, I'm getting attacked. They are crazy up here. Man, never seen that before at a trailhead, a warning for hornets. Sounds like there's a big nest top of the pass, huh? Crazy.
So bring your flamethrower.
That's been there a while.
get lucky 2 campsites in a row if this is open?
Oh man, I hope so.
Fingers crossed.
Is there a side trail at all down here where there might be other spots or no?
Not that I saw, this just dead ends right here. Well, unfortunately, we just struck out on our lakeside campsite that we had pinned for today. So we're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna head next.
Lots of options here. We'll see where we fall.
Yeah, the day is still very early.
Well, struck out once. Probably would have struck out with plan B. It was a little closer to civilization. Marked as a dispersed camping area. I mean, it's got to be full of people. So we just went a bit further. Jeff had a pin on Onyx off-road. So we checked that out. We're here right now. It is not ideal. This is unusual for us to camp right on a main road.
Or consider camping.
Yeah, or consider camping on a dirt gravel road. But it is a little bit bigger. Get a few yards buffer from the road. Maybe build a barrier with our vehicles. But the reason we're even considering this is this. So we've been holding this spot. Jeff and Christine went to check out one more pin not too far away. We just didn't want to risk losing this because seems to be a bit of traffic up here. It's a Friday and things are going to fill up quick. So yeah, what would you guys do? Let us know in the comments. I'm curious. We don't do this too often. We hate camping along roads, as I'm sure a lot of you do. But this is just too hard to pass up on, especially when today might be a record high day for this area. This weather's insane. Still no wind. It's getting a little moist out here and a little bit hazy. We don't know if that's from a fire or what, or just that the air has become stagnant because there has been no wind for 48 hours. I don't know. Hopefully they're back soon. We'll get the intel. Money. Yeah. Well, we did it. We're camping alongside the road. We just can't pass up this lake here. Honestly, this isn't too bad. We got a little buffer between our site here and the road. The truck canopy. Jeep's doing a little work over there. Trailer here. And I think it's about time we hop in that lake. I think that's a yes.
Oh, look at that foam.
Oh, we did it. We found the best spot we could today. Jeff, so this is a new rig, pretty recent. What was the determining factor?
Yeah, so new. This is a big upgrade for us because we came from ground tent camping. So we went straight from ground tent camping to this. And this is something that we had been thinking about for years as far as like what did we want the evolution of our setup to be. We thought about doing a trailer. We thought about doing like a four-wheel camper. We thought about a lot of different things. We're just keeping the Lexus and building that out. But ultimately, after a lot of thought, we decided that we really, really, really liked what Alu-Cab does. So Alu-Cab is a company based out of South Africa. They build some of the most amazing, most durable stuff in the overland industry. And this is their canopy camper. There's a couple things about the Alu-Cab that we really liked compared to all the other ones. So I'll kind of show those to you and give you a little walk around of the outside. So of course this whole thing is aluminum, hence the name Alu-Cab. And it's relatively lightweight. It is heavier than some of the other options, but it's still a lot lighter than something like a four-wheel camper or something that actually has like a whole interior build out in it.
One thing I did notice is the seal around the truck bed.
Yeah, so when these get put on, and we bought this thing already put on there, but the company that distributes Alu-Cab, OK Four-Wheel Drive, built this out. And so when they do it, they seal the heck out of this thing. And actually being sealed against dust intrusion was probably the main factor, if not one of the main factors, that we wanted an Alu-Cab, because most of the other canopy campers you see, they still retain the truck's tailgate that drops down, and so you can only dust proof that so much. But as we move along to the back, you'll see that this one actually has a rear door. So between the way that they seal it and then how the rear door seals, there is no dust intrusion inside, and that was a huge deal for us.
All right, what do we got going on back here?
Yeah, so then I just mentioned the rear door, right? So this is again the thing that really separates this from a lot of the other options. It's got this rear door, which is cool because you can mount a spare tire to it. So we've freed up room underneath for like spare fuel, which is kind of nice. Of course, we got our Max Tracks and Trasharoo on there. But then on the inside of this rear door, it's got some cool stuff. There's some MOLLE panels here, and a drop-down table with a cutting board. So again, it just makes camp setup so easy because it's just like, you pop the tent, you drop this stuff down, and you got camp set up. We have a 10-gallon propane tank, and this powers our fireplace, which is maybe a little showy, but it's my favorite thing about the whole camper, so I'll show that off in a minute. But there is there's a chimney over there.
Yeah, this is one of the coolest options I think we've ever seen.
Yeah, and that fireplace is meant for marine use, so it's meant for like sailboats and things like that, but it does a great job of heating the interior space. And I guess the only other thing to mention on the outside is we've got Alu-Cab's 270-degree shadow awning is what they call it. The thing I hate the most about camping, the most, is staking things into the ground. It drives me crazy. And so coming from our last awning and coming to this one has been an enormous upgrade. You just swing it out, and unless it's really windy, you don't have to drop a pole or anything. There is one pole up here, but for the most part, you don't have to use it. And as you can see, it provides a ton of shade, and it sets up in no time. All right, so welcome to the inside of our Alu-Cab canopy camper. So let's start downstairs, because I like to say there's a downstairs and an upstairs. It just sounds so much bougier. But anyway, so we have this whole goose gear drawer system built out. This came with the camper, and this has been amazing because it basically means that everything in here has a home. It's so nice to have all this organization. But the cool thing is you still have room in the center to stand up. So both Christina and I can be in here if we need to change or whatever if the weather sucks. The other thing that sets the Alu-Cab apart from a lot of the other ones is the way the sleep platform works. So let me show that to you. So there's two kind of pieces here. There's a smaller piece here, and then there's the main sleep platform here. So when you drop this main sleeping platform, this gives you probably like 6 feet, 6.5, maybe something like that. So I'm 6'2". I can sleep with just this platform okay, but then with this other platform, you can lower it down, and then it creates, so you have like 8.5 feet of space. So just depending on what you need. But the nice thing about having it split like this is that somebody can be in bed and somebody else can be standing up and changing or doing whatever, or you can get in and out in the middle of the night. If somebody needs to go to the bathroom, you don't have to interrupt your partner. Well, I guess the last thing to show is the fireplace. And this is it. It's a Dickinson marine fireplace. It runs off the 10-pound propane tank that we have. Super easy to light. You just basically throw a lighter in it, and it has a little flame, and you can turn it up or down. And even on its lowest setting, it's been enough to keep us warm in temperatures, under 30 degrees. So it's something that we're really excited to use for winter camping, and hoping that this opens up more of like a 4-season camper situation for us.
Well, thanks for the tour, Jeff.
Yeah, for sure, man.
This thing is amazing, immaculate. If you want to see an even more detailed walkthrough of their rig, go over to Where to Next Overland. They have a full video that's live now. This guy's a friggin' weirdo. Peace out. So trying something different tonight. We've been marinating some flank steak for a couple days now.
Barbacoa tacos. Yeah, super simple. Leftover barbacoa from home. And onions, cilantro, salsa. Easy, done.
one thing that backpacking stoves are so good at.
Yeah. That's
Boil
all we use
water.
it for.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Whoop.
Too much. We just hooked up the trailer without even spilling our coffee because we totally forgot it was back here. Well, that's gonna do it for this trip. We're down taking in one last view of the lake with the morning sun. It's a gorgeous day. We've got someone on a paddleboard and a pan flute. I don't know what they're doing, but if you can hear that, that's what's going on.
It's pretty epic today. And yeah, what an epic weekend. Big thanks to Jeff and Christine from Where to Next Overland. We had a blast. We got to see it all. It's kind of a variety pack camping trip. We had the high mountain views, amazing weather, got to swim in this beautiful lake and just relax.
Yeah, it was kind of a grand finale to summer camping, and I don't think we could have asked for a better trip, so pretty
Yeah.
happy with this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yep, we'll see you on the next one.